Aloha everybody, this is Lila in Hawaii. I'm making a few Christmas ideas, and these are for gifts. This particular one's a door hanger or a wall hanger that I'm calling "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." And it consists of a quilted art piece. Here I've painted and appliqued a little cottage, and if you know me, I love cottages. And to represent the moon, I have an antique glass button. And then I cut some stars out of glitter paper, and those are for the night sky. The rest of it is just a collage, really, of old lace pieces that I hand-dyed, some stitchery, some buttons and trinkets. And at the top, I've put a Christmas fabric that has a silver sparkle to it, and I made the hanger the same as that. At the bottom, I've got some antique lace. And on the sides, because it was for Christmas, I put silver lame there. I'll turn it over and show you the back, because I know that's sometimes problematic for people making wall art. What I did was I collaged the whole thing first, put on the side pieces, these pieces here, put those on. And of course this was done first, so this was a separate piece that was padded with a backing, like a quilt backing. The next thing was I sewed on the lace, then I sewed on the top and the bottom and the sides as straight flat pieces. Then I applied on the back a sort of a denim blue piece of cotton, and that gets sewn right around, and I left it open at the bottom so I could turn it inside out. And on the top here, I've sewn on the hanger, which is made of the same fabric. Then I embroidered "Was the Night Before Christmas" right there. And I just glued that on the back. I didn't want it to mess up the front. I think the front was busy enough. But at least it denotes the theme of the wall hanging. So I'll pick this up and you can have another look at it. I'm quite pleased with the way it turned out. Now there is one finishing touch I want to do to it. I want to put a bow on the hanger part. So here's the hanger again. And this is something that I noticed my friend Anna Korba always does. She always puts a bow on the hanger, and I really like that idea. So what I've done first is I've tied together sort of a red, dark red, rusty red sheer bow, a black one that's edged in silver, and then I've got this green edged in red ribbon, and this ties it all together. So after I've done that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it here. And so to do that, I'm going to wrap them. I don't want it totally hanging down over the design so you can't see it. So I'm just trying to keep it up a little bit. So I've got that. Let me see here. So I've tied that on there. Now I'm just going to sort of hop out of the way a little bit, out of the camera, I hope, just while I make this last piece of ribbon into another bow. Oh my, do set tasks to myself. It's kind of tricky to get it all looking right. Okay, let's see here. That's going to be okay. Let's see, where's the other loop? There we go. Okay, so that's that. So now I will fiddle with this a little bit more, and I may have to actually put a little stitch in it to get it to hold where I want it. But that's how that's going to look. And that's just a little, because it's a festive time of the year, this is something I want to do. So probably what I'm going to do is I'll be trimming off the ends of these, and then I'm just going to stitch that so it just stays just where I want it. And really, I could pull it, let me see, maybe I like it there a bit better. I'll pick that up again so you can see it. That's just the finishing touch. I'm quite pleased with it, and actually I'm working on some more with these sorts of themes. They're really quite fast to do. A lot of it is done on the sewing machine. For example, the night sky, I did gold stitching, put gold thread in my sewing machine, and did a sort of a running stitch. And a lot of this is hand sewn on, but where I sort of wrinkled up the fabrics, I just sort of wrinkled them and put stitches here and there, so that was quite fast, really. And then, of course, as I say, I put some embroidery there. And quite a few French knots. If you do big, chunky French knots with thick yarn, you get there fast, I think. Especially for a wall hanging where you want it to be, quite visible. So I'm quite happy with that. So there you go. That was the night before Christmas. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.